Joe Duffy's picks at OffshoreInsiders.com with a Sunday Night Football preview. Here we go. 3 Sunday NFL Wise Guy plays, including an angle that has won 26 straight times and applies twice on Sunday. Likely going to be more winners by game time. Make sure you visit OffshoreInsiders.com for all the details. At Offshore Insider on Twitter, that's no S at the end because of the character limitations, but visit us at OffshoreInsiders.com. All right, now we do have a Sunday night preview for you. Steelers at Detroit Lions. Pittsburgh is -3 with a total 46. We actually got some conflicting data here. It's happened a few more times this year than it has in the past. Home underdogs on artificial surface facing a team off a win as a favorite if said opponent covered 4 or more first downs, have covered 25 straight times as long as the defense does not allow at least 400 yards per game. And that would favor Detroit. However, fading non-elite primetime underdogs 109 and 89. Stafford, predictably unpredictable. He's been sacked 23 times. Matt Stafford has, most in 6 games, including 19 the last 4, 17 the last 3. Teams, though, allowing 3.8 sacks or more off of a bye, just 16 and 27, if not have favored a more than 2 points. So that would say favor Pittsburgh or fade Detroit. When we say predictably unpredictable, though, Matt Stafford, he's actually off of 2 losses, and now as an underdog. And remember, underdogs of home underdogs of 3, that's a pretty big underdog overall. So it's usually when guys like Matt Stafford, or often when guys like Matt Stafford come up with their best efforts when they least expect it and when they are slumping. Steelers rank 2nd in sacks with 24, so they would seemingly match up quite well against a team that's been allowing a bunch of sacks. But home underdogs allowing 3.8 sacks per more per game versus an opponent that gets 3.3 or more sacks per game, a decent 35 and 16 against the spread. So a very rare case where a great sack team is facing a team that gives up a lot of sacks. Says go with Detroit. Steelers demoted Martavis Bryant to the scout team for running his mouth. He's a great deep ball threat, and the Lions have struggled against such players. So he might be pretty valuable in this game, but he will not play. Detroit, because of injuries on their 3rd left tackle this season, one of the reasons their offensive line is struggling. Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell have accounted for 66% of the yards from scrimmage, so if one of these guys gets hurt, keep that in mind when it comes to live lines. Or Detroit, clearly the strategy is to slow down those guys, but easier said than done. Detroit's gone over 6-0 as home underdogs. Pittsburgh under 6-1 their last 7, including 4-0 on the road. Actually under 6-1 for the year, but Detroit's gone over 3-0 at home. Look, Pittsburgh's offense has been picking up lately after a so-so start, so I look for them to come out aggressive. Also, Detroit knows for any chance for them to be successful, they've really got to improve on that offense. So I look for both teams to come out aggressive. Over the 21.5 in the first half is our free pick. Remember, subscribe to our channel so you can get great winners like this all the time. Please give us a like if you do like this information. That tells us you want more and more of this, and it helps us in search engine optimization. If you're listening to the podcast simulcast on on iTunes or Stitcher or wherever, please give us a 5-star review there. If you like this information, retweet it. You can embed this video into your website if you've got a website. And that's fine. We understand, you want to make money too. You can put your ads around that. But make sure you visit us at OffshoreInsiders.com for the best sports books in the world.